Hello and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. How are you guys today? Hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado, where I reside. I am your host, Cheryl. Today is, oh my gosh, June 1st. Holy cow, where's this year gone by? Busy, busy, busy. Oops, sorry I'm bumping you guys. I did not mean to. I've got you on my rolly cart because I got some maneuvering around here to do. You may hear Oscar, Holly, and Rascal misbehaving because that's what they do the best, because they're the canine fur babies. So anyhow, today I wanted to come on and show you guys some finished makes and to show you guys a part of a Amazon book haul that I got last time, but the one that did not finally came in, and I wanted to show you guys what it was about. So anyhow, let's go on with going. All right, scratch that. Today we are having beautiful weather again. It's supposed to get up into the 80s here, so I'm kind of thrilled with that, but I've got the house opened up, so you'll hear life noises outside. And I do apologize if that hurts ears because I can't help or control it. But anyhow, I wanted to let you guys know that next weekend I may or may not be putting a video out. And the reason why is that Miss Shannon from Another Yarn, I had commented on her channel and she said, "Oh, are you going to be going to this?" I'm going to pull up the picture so I can show you guys what I am talking about. Hopefully I have it here still. And stop it, you three. So anyhow, it is called the Wool Market of 2024. It is in our general neck of the woods. But this is at, let me see, I'm going to pull this down just a little bit. I do apologize. Lower the things. So I took a screenshot, but that is what it is. It is in Estes Parks, Colorado. And for as long as I have lived here, I have not ever gone to Estes Parks, nor have I gone to the Royal Gorge, nor have I gone to a few other very well-known places. So there's a wool festival going on in Estes Parks, and thank you, Miss Shannon. I really appreciate you letting me know about that and all that other fun stuff. And then apparently there's going to be something going on in August. I forgot what it is, and I have to go back and look it up. But anyhow, I didn't even know about these wool festivals or even any of these fiber festivals, period. So next weekend, my hubby and I are planning to go and check it out. Well, I probably am not going to be buying because I have a lot of changes going on in my life right now, and it involves finances. And unfortunately, that does happen. And but it's going to be okay, and I'm going to be okay. So I may, if it comes out to it, I may get one thing. I don't know. I have to see where we're at first. But anyhow, it is going to be next weekend in June 8th or 9th. So it's going to be that whole weekend. The hubby and I are planning on probably either going up on Saturday or on Sunday. We haven't decided. We have to talk about it some more and go from there. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to go up there and see this. Never been up there before, so it's going to be interesting. If I can, I will try to video. I cannot promise it because I use my cell phones and I don't know how to splice and dice and do all that other fancy stuff on my phones for technical services. So that's why I don't edit on my phones or on my videos at times. So when you see me flub, that's me. It's natural. So anyhow, guys, I just wanted to kind of show you on some finished makes and stuff like that and show you a work in progress. Some of you guys already know on the works in progress, but it's going to be lots of fun. So I had finally completed a Lovey, and I will say this. The Lovey patterns are from Zelda NRJ3. I think it's about a 4 or 5 year old video. Um, she explains how she does this. I cannot do a tutorial on that. It is not my pattern. Now, if she gives me permission to do it, I'll be more than happy to do it. But I'm not going to pester Miss Zelda and see what's going on and stuff like that. But anyhow, I have been working on this for a while, and I'm like going, it feels really, really heavy, but it's not. It's a number 4 weight, but it feels thick. And even though I used a bigger hook. But anyhow, this is what I've got, and it's going to be very bright. So this is what I've got for the Lovey. And the reason why I made this into it, this was a big cake. And but anyhow, there's a reason for this to be made. And I'll show you why. Because a while back, I had picked up a actual Build-A-Bear. And bear, and it's a vintage bear, or a discontinued bear, shall we say. This one only has its tag, but I wanted to show you guys what the bear is. And this is him. And this is the only thing that has it and marks as a Build-A-Bear, is this that little guy right there. And oops. So it has a heart on the other side. This is what it has on the other side, which is a paw, like a paw print. So anyhow, I had picked this up and I was like, what am I going to make with it? What colors am I going to pull with it? And then I happened to look down and I saw this big cake with all the same colors. So I wound up getting a little bit bigger hair tie and do my normal thing to put it on the bear. And voila, this bear has a Lovey. And that's what we've got. And I thought it did really well with all the colors that's inside the bear to begin with. I think there is some purple in here, but I don't remember. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think this is cute. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. I had a cough coming on. It was quite big. So anyhow, that is one finished project that I did over the weekend. Or over the week. And last weekend I finished it up actually. And you guys remember that I had received from Yarn the Doll, scratch that, Dawn the Yarn Doll, I had gotten some winnings with some mandala cakes. And let me show you the cake, because I've got 2 of this. This is the Centaur. And I said, I know what this is going to be. Well, I started it. So this is going to be the Just Feel Festive shawl by Kalisha Ryan. I believe she is here on YouTube, as well as Etsy and everything known as the Corky Monday podcast, I believe. Well, anyhow, I've already started it, as you can see. And this is where I've gotten to, and this is where we've got. So far, this is what it looks like. So, and I think I chained about 60 on this shawl. So this is where I started. So I've got so far 12 rows, working on the 13th row, and that was just in a matter of a day. So this will be a really kind of a fast shawl to make and stuff. So yep, and I'm working with it with an eye hook, which is one of my favorite hook sizes for some reason. It's what I favor the most. So I have it in my Premier Yarns fruit bag when they gave this in a mystery bag, I believe. So that's that. And you guys remember I had started a project and I told you, oh, it's going to be a bag. Well, it is a bag, and I'm going to show you here just a second after I pull all the stuff out. And it was dealing with the granny square. Now, I saw this pattern, I believe it's on August Creations, but it's here on YouTube. But I didn't follow her pattern exactly, so I just made it into like a drawstring bag, and this is what I came up with. So, and it was just basically working a square into the round, and voila. So now I have a project bag. I did make my own drawstring out of the gold yarn. I made the tassels, and no, I'm not trimming this because I think it looks okay because I like funky a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. As you can see, I'm wearing my funky hair ties too. No, I'm not. So anyhow, I made a chain and just to use up the gold because yeah, I only had like a ball and I wanted to use it up. It's used up. So this is what I made out of that. And let me well, that isn't all. But anyhow, I had, this is what's left of the white of that big ball that I showed you guys like a week and a half ago on a project for the other Algemo bag that Miss Terry from Yarn Joy podcast had did a tutorial on. And I want to do more, but I'm like, no, Cheryl, you've got other projects to do. So anyhow, I had some red left over. I had that big hank of blue and that white. Well, I made this. It's just a little bag or basket. It's a basket. Yeah, out of the 4 yarns, and I held them together, and I used an L hook. So this is all I have left of that blue. This is all the left of red that I was using. And this is all the white that I have left out of that big ball. So that is in that. And the gold was definitely Red Heart Super Saver in the gold. I had 3.6 ounces. That is the little tag I threw it on because I threw the bag away. I had that the red yarn. It was basically either Red Heart or a mystery yarn. It had, and this is my homemade tan, it had 2.6 ounces. So that's going to go into my thing. And then this is the blue tag that I had for the blue. And this is called Royal Blue. And this was a supposedly 8-ounce balls, but I think this was more like, I want to say 6 ounces of blue on that because it wasn't a full tight ball. So those are the things that I'm going to add into there, but I need to correct the blue so that it be more accurate. So anyhow, you guys know that I had done my first tutorial and I made 2 hair ties, and I just wanted to show you the completed hair scrunchie that I used with the little fan type yarn, and this is what I made out of that. So the other one I have to finish off on that and get it taken care of, but this is a finished thing. And I had some Yarn Bee, I think it's called Infatuation. I have a ball of pink here because it's a good size. This is what the yarn would actually look like, and it's got these little nubs on there with eyelash on it. So, and I wound up making, to hold that thought, I'm going to get the other one because it fell. Hold on. Okay, so there is 2 hair ties. This I actually used the double crochets and single crochets and just kind of made it to where it just folds over like this when you're scrunching. But yeah, that is it. And this is where I just basically double crocheted around the hair tie. And so there's 2 of that, and it's out of my stash. And then I've worked on some other ones when I had some spare time at work, and I made a brown scrunchie, and I made a little fluffy multicolored one and a green one. Yes, I have ties to tie in, but that is pretty much where I am at with this stuff. I did forget to grab one more thing, and I do apologize. Also, wanted to let you guys know, you can make out of your scrap yarns for baskets, and you can actually put your hair scrunchies in those too as a holder. Just an idea. If you have a bunch of scraps, you can make it any color. I kind of chose with the red, white, and blue with the gold because that's what I had left over and that's what I was working with. So those are just some ideas that I just wanted to share with you. Hold that thought. I'm going to go grab one more thing and I will show you where my progress is on with that. Hold on. I have Oscar behind me and he's been refusing to leave my back. So that's why I'm pushed up forward. So pardon that. So anyhow, you guys remember I'm working with the Sidar color wheel in the Dazzle, and I'm working with the eye hook. And I told you guys I was going to make another reading shawl. The last time you guys saw it was right about here, but this is how much I've added to it. So I've got some color changes here going on it. So yeah, this is very addicting. It can be very fast as well, and I'm really liking how it is coming out because it's just a different look compared to the other one that I did. So that is where we're at. Let me show you the colorway if I don't bump you guys. Well, you guys see the colorway. This is the colorway. And I'm in the purples now. Let me see if I can do this without bumping. Because I have one sitting right here and I'm bumping. This is the color. See? And this is a 3-weight. And this is the one I'm using. This is a wool and acrylic mix on that. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how it comes out. So anyhow, guys, that is it on the makes. Oh, I gotta find places to put it. Anyhow, you guys remember I said I had a pattern book coming in from an Amazon haul that I got, and I had one more that did not show up. Well, I finally got it, and it's called Wraps by the Dozen, and it's by Judith Thompson and Clara Ray Miller. There's the names, and I think I paid like $7 or $8 for this on Amazon and stuff. And then it's got 12 wraps by design, and all 12 wraps are right here in this pattern book. So I've been kind of going through it. Some of it looks like it's going to be pretty easy and stuff like that. So let's see. I'll show you some of the pictures because it's not showing. So there's that one that doesn't have the pattern right next to it. This is the actual back of what it looks like. So this one's going to be an interesting make once I get my head wrapped around it. Another real pretty one is this one, even though it's in red, but that you can make this with any color and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to give this one a shot. This one's very interesting too. This one's called Charming on that. Using 2 different colors. I may just go ahead and use a variegated yarn because that's, to me, seems easiest. So, and there's this one too. So there's a few projects in this that I was definitely want to try and see what it's going to take and go from there. But anyhow, this is the book that I purchased and that it didn't come in the last time I had shown you guys. So yeah, that is about where I'm at. I have a couple more totes to go through. For the tote series, I have another 3 here to go through, and then I've got some more I've got to haul out and rearrange and get all the stuff pulled up to where we go. Now, I would like to say, you guys, on these tote series, some of this stuff you've probably already seen in past videos with hauls, but I have a lot of new subscribers. And by the way, thank you for joining my channel. I really do appreciate that. That makes a world of difference for me, and I hope you guys enjoy everything that I'm showing you, doing for you guys, and stuff like that. If you guys have come from another channel because they shouted me out, please tell me so I can know, so I can go to thank them, because it's very nice that this community is doing that for us. Anyhow, I do have a couple more totes to go through in my tote series, so some of this stuff you may have already seen. And I do apologize, but because it's in the totes, it's going to be a part of the series. So see what you guys think of that stuff coming up. By the way, today is Saturday. I do work a full-time job, just as a reminder for most of you guys that know that I work. And those the newbies that I don't, new subscribers is what I'm trying to say. Don't know. I work a full-time job. Saturdays and Sundays are on my days off, and I am trying to go through these totes and see what I've got and see where we're at. So if there's something you guys see or something, please let me know. I appreciate that. If there's something that I know, if I had a couple of you guys reach out to me and say, hey, would you be willing to sell this? Do me a favor, email me, so that way if there's something we can do or talk about, we can do that. And I prefer to do it in private more than I would on a public platform like YouTube. So anyhow, I just wanted to show you guys what I have gotten made so far. It is not much. I have been busy with work and other things and trying to get the house cleaned up as well and go from there. Which I got to go move my laundry because it's done. And I got to put some more laundry in. It never ends. It never does. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me today in this fine day. You will see me in the same shirt, of course. So I have a couple more totes to go through, and I got to get it done. And I know I'm repeating myself, and I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what else I might be missing to show you guys, because I've been doing that a lot lately. I forget about stuff that I want to show you guys, and I never show it. So anyhow, oh, I have another idea, and let me know what you guys think of that. Because I have a lot of my stuff that I've already made up, and I know I've been showing you guys through these type of videoing. Would you guys like to see past makes that I've had stored in totes? Because that is something that I don't think any of you guys have ever seen. So let me know if that would be something of interest. Maybe I'll give you guys some ideas or stuff like that, because it'd be interesting to see. Okay, I'm rambling. So I'm going to say thank you, and thank you for joining me. Please hit that like button if you kindly would mind, or leave a comment to let me know what you think of what I've showed you guys. Also, if you feel up to it, please subscribe. And if you feel that this video is worthy to share to your friends, by all means, please. I like new people, and I'm not as grumpy as some people think I am. So anyhow, guys, I want to say thank you for joining me. Big hugs from me to you guys. I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a blessed day. We'll see you later. Bye.